What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Thursday. An interesting two-game slate here tonight. It's a complete opposite of yesterday. There were so many different ways you could attack the slate yesterday, but on this one, there's like literally two different ways you can attack it. It's either you pay it for Russell Westbrook, or you just go balance throughout and kind of attack that Golden State Houston game where some guys are kind of underpriced on the Golden State side, like Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. But I'll let you know some of the plays I'm looking at, my top 5 plays, and my Dollar Tree play of the day for tonight. So drop a like in the video if you're ready to go on this one, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already to get these plays every single day. So to kick it off, I'm going to try to get Russell Westbrook in my lineups, I think, at 11,300. They're on the back-to-back, but he only played 27 minutes last night against the Lakers. They got up pretty handily in that game, so it's not like he's similar to the Warriors where they played the whole entire game. He's a little bit more rested up for this one, and they're playing in LA again at 10:30. So I think he should be good to go here tonight in a pretty solid matchup against the Clippers. He only went for 42 DraftKings points in that one, but that was earlier in the year before we kind of settled in back into his high usage role, which we have seen recently, getting over 70 DraftKings points and 60 DraftKings points pretty consistently recently. So I think he'll get back to that. And also the Clippers aren't on a back-to-back, so they won't be as tired. So they won't be afraid to kind of run up the pace in this game. So I think Westbrook is going to have a solid game. He kind of took the backseat against the Lakers last night. This is a game where I think he'll kind of go off in the spot, and no one has it upside that Westbrook has on the slate, so I'm going to try to get in my lineups, lock him in there. And for my second guy, we're going to stick with the same game, Lou Williams, 7,200, going against the Thunder. He's been going insane recently, 43 and 59 DraftKings points the last two games. And with Austin Rivers currently questionable, more on the side of doubtful for tonight, I guess we can keep track of that news before the slate locks in, but I think he will be out of this game, so meaning more minutes for Lou Williams. He's gotten 36 and 37 the last two games, and honestly, Blake Griffin just helps the offense with him being back. Some more possible assists for Lou Williams. We've seen 6 and 8 the last two games, and just spreads the court a bit more, so Lou Williams can get some more open looks. And against the Thunder, back in November, he dropped 49 DraftKings points in that game, had a nice little game there, so I could see something similar to that, where Lou Williams goes off in the spot, so I like him at 7,200 considering his upside, so lock him in there. And for my third play, guy that's just a little bit too cheap here, Draymond Green at 6,600 against Houston. He's had some monster games against Houston over the last year or so, and he's coming off some big games recently when he's gotten the minutes over 30 minutes. So if this game just stays close, Draymond Green should be able to do enough to return value at only 6,600. He's pretty much like safe for 30-plus DraftKings points every time he's out there. So at 6,600, the price is way too cheap, like I'm saying. It should be an up-tempo game, high scoring in it. If guys are just hitting shots, I know that Houston just chucks up a ton of shots, so if they're missing a few, Draymond Green is probably going to be the one that's coming down with a rebound. So I like the price here. Lock him in there. We're going to go with Eric Gordon next. I know that Chris Paul has kind of been the main focal point with James Harden out, but I think Eric Gordon's going to have to step up in this game against the Warriors if they want to keep up in this one. So I think Eric Gordon could have a huge game at 6,500. He's, as we saw with James Harden earlier in the year, he kind of was going off, like he was having huge games, 40-plus DraftKings point outing. So if he can just catch fire, it doesn't really matter of the matchup. Like, the Warriors are pretty good against three-point shooters, but Eric Gordon is a kind of a guy where it doesn't even matter who's on him. If he's on, he's going to be cashing a lot of shots. And this game is in Houston, where he's a better shooter. 37% from 3, 43% from the field, so I think he can catch fire in this matchup. Going against Golden State, like I said, a high-scoring game. Someone on Houston's going to have to score to fill that James Harden void. I think Eric Gordon could easily be the guy. I like the price at 6,500. Lock him in there. And for my fifth and final play, we're going to go with Ryan Anderson, another guy that can step up in this matchup against the Warriors. Like I said, they need someone to fill the void of James Harden. Golden State, they play that small ball kind of thing. So Ryan Anderson could get some work at the 5, that stretch 5, and be able to get some open looks against the Warriors here. And Chris Paul will just find the open man over and over again. It doesn't matter. So Ryan Anderson could get some more shots here. He got 12 shots last game, or against Orlando, 28 DraftKings points. If he can catch fire in this game, he could have a huge game as well. And he's had some big games against the Warriors over the last year or so. So a good matchup here for Ryan Anderson. I think with the small ball kind of look, he should be getting some good minutes. So lock him in there. I like the price at 4,300. So that's it for the top 5. You got Russell Westbrook, Lou Williams, Draymond Green, Ryan Anderson, and Eric Gordon. If you want to kind of go a little bit more balanced, I think you can consider, I would either probably go with Steph Curry or maybe Chris Paul instead of Russell Westbrook. If you want to go a bit more balanced there, I mean, it is kind of tough to fill out the lineup from here, but I do have a nice value guy, but there's not like many guys in that 5,000 range, which is kind of annoying. Like, it goes from 5,000 all the way down to 4,000. There's no one really in between there, which kind of sucks, but Gerald Green is my Dollar Tree play of the day at 4,000 here. He's getting some good run with James Harden now. 28 minutes yesterday, 41 DraftKings points. He's definitely not going to be able to get 41 DraftKings points in this game. That's probably the best thing he could have done last game, but hopefully he can just carry a bit of that over into this spot. Like I said, the minutes should be up with James Harden out. You can kind of fill that kind of 3/2 kind of position for Harden and kind of give him some more versatility with that speed and ability to hit the three-point shots to spread the court. So at 4,000, I do like Gerald Green here. He could play the 4, honestly, a little bit. Or Ariza could be playing the 4. He could be playing the 3 if they go small ball with Anderson at the 5. So he could get some extra run against Golden State here. They need the scoring. Gerald Green, he has to be on the court, so lock him in there. That is my Dollar Tree play of the day. And those are the plays. 5,000 remaining per player. It is doable. If you kind of go with like someone around 6,000, maybe you can go with another cheap guy around 3,000 or so, high 3,000 to fill with the lineup. But also you could go the balance route and just kind of mix and match some of these guys. Like I think Draymond Green is a great target for the balanced lineup, and also Eric Gordon. Could go Lou Williams as well and kind of go like Steph Curry and maybe someone else in the 6,000 range or something like that. So something to consider there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like in the video if you did. Let's try to get over 100 likes. If we could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. And definitely subscribe. Like I said, we're about 30 subscribers away from the giveaway, so very close. Subscribe before it's too late to be a part of that. And I wish you guys the best of luck on this 2-game slate. Definitely keep track of the Austin Rivers news, because that would be huge for Lou Williams if he is out. There's no real. Also keep track of Iguodala, Caspi, if they're going to play. There could be some nice value guys if they are back here tonight. So some things to consider there. Good luck tonight, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow.